Dive begins. Down we go. And we are in the basic action again with Yorktown. Let's go from perspective of this guy. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, this cloud is going to be a problem. I don't know if we are going to be able to get many hits like this. Hello, I'm RAMJB, and today we are going to take a look at a proper gameplay video of Task Force Admiral. We are going to go with the battle generator. We are going to get a very simple scenario, 1 CB versus 1 CB. I'm going to give myself a little bit of advantage and maybe wind random, cloud cover random, and threat axis north is okay. Let's begin. Okay, we are in the CIC of the USS Yorktown. Let's take a look. First, let's enable all these filters. Seems to be a little bit of clouds somewhere, but the enemy is going to be towards north, I guess. So, seems to be relatively clear over there. Very well. Okay, wind is coming from the west. I'm going to go with a slight angle here and establish a speed of 15 knots. Very well. First things first, search. We need to locate the enemy, and we are going to create another one. We are going to dedicate 12 of them on a very wide arc, like so. Can we go further? Yes, we can. Let's increase the range to the maximum. This will give us warning of whatever is out there. The problem is, I think the distance between planes is going to be too big. So maybe I'm going to add, like so, 15. Going to begin at 6 o'clock. Going to go at 15,000 K. Okay? 15,000 feet, rather. Very well. So we have our search done. We are at 5 o'clock, so 1 hour before our air operations begin. Let's set our scale to 4 hours and accelerate time. Spotting has begun. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, lots of planes to bring to the deck. This is going to be a very, very wide arc. I'm using almost all the scout squadron because I really want to nail where the enemy is. I want to get the first strike in as much as I can. So once this mission goes away and these planes take off, I will deal with the combat air patrol, and then we will see what we do regarding airstrikes. Engines start, and takeoff is going to happen right away. Fine. While this is going on, the takeoff, and we are getting our scouts up, I think we can take a look at what we are going to do regarding our combat air patrol. We are going to need 6 planes at least up top. So I'm going to go with a 6 strong cap. I'm going to put them at roughly 50 kilometers north. A little bit there, more or less. Okay. And at 17,000 feet. Accept. Okay. Very well. We are using most of the fighters that we have on the deck. We will bring 4 from below, and this will give us a pretty strong defense. The cap is using 12 planes. Again, and the assigned planes for cap is twice the amount that you wish to have aloft at any given time. So your turn carries 24 F4Fs, so we have 12 for escort duties and the scrambles. We'll see how we divide them. In the meantime, how far are we? Still 6 to go. I think that's the last scout, and now we'll begin the deployment of the F4Fs. Take a look. No, one left. There it goes. Okay, now spotting begins for the cap. Okay, last fighter to go. There it goes. Okay. Next thing we need to consider. We have our scouts going all around the place to the north. We have to take a look. Okay, the next thing we are going to do with our deck is in 1 hour we will be taking off with the second wave of cap fighters to take the place of the ones we have launched right now. So we have one thing that we can do. Okay, in the strike menu, you can of course select which is your base. In this case, it's going to be Yorktown because it's the only carrier we have. Naval attack because we don't have any other available mission in the demo. But we can select the selection of aircraft we are going to use. We can pick a target or we can let this in empty. Okay. Why? Because if we get a spotting mode of early spotting, what this will do is to put your planes on the deck, but not launch them. They will be held there. Why do you want that? Well, if we have our strike ready for the time the scouts report a target, then we can immediately launch it. That means that we don't waste time in getting them ready. Okay. The drawback of this is that those planes will stay on the deck all the time. So we can't use any other air operations that aren't related with this strike. So if my Dauntlesses don't detect anything before this has to take place, these planes won't take off. It totally disrupts my tempo. If you go with the standard time, that means that as soon as it's ready, it's going to be launched. Well, the problem is we have only one carrier. Okay, we only have USS Yorktown. If we take the deck and we pretty much kidnap it for a strike package, that means that well, our second that means that our second wave of cap won't be able to take off. And if it goes long enough, that means that the first wave of the cap won't be able to land. What I'm trying to tell you here is that I don't use that particular way of planning a mission, a strike, unless I have two carriers. Ideally more than two carriers, but in this demo you can only go up to two carriers. If I have two carriers, I probably would use one for cap duties and scout duties and the other for the strike package. I would get it immediately ready and wait for a contact report. But as we only have one carrier, yeah, we are going to wait for a contact. Also, we are going to wait for the contact of the enemy because the enemy is looking for us as much as we are looking for them. We'll see what happens. Okay, we have a contact report. Pause. Enemies are moving in this direction towards east. And that's unfortunate. Okay, this is unfortunate. Why? Because these guys are moving east right now. Okay, well, chances are they are going to detect us. If they detect us, they will launch planes. To launch planes, they have to do a 180. Right? That means that actually they are going to advance very little. And if I plan my strike in the following way, so if I pick this target, so for instance, if I get 6 planes and I tell them to go here, no, actually it's not predicting it's going to advance a lot. That's good. Well, the thing is, the planner, you can't change these waypoints, okay? You simply can't. Because these are designed, for instance, if I put them there, the mission the mission immediately places the waypoints in the proper position. So if we choose a target, it's going to predict where it's going to be at the time the planes arrive there. Okay. If these guys are moving 17 knots in this direction, that should lead them a little bit more, but maybe it's accounting for the fact that they are going against the wind. Yeah, okay. You can place manually the attack position, and honestly, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell them to aim here. Okay, I'm going to send 6 fighters, a whole squadron of dive bombers, and 6 torpedo bombers. Torpedo bombers are really not good. So these are pretty much decoys. Let's call it that way. These torpedo bombers not only are slow, their torpedo is pretty much awful. Okay, I'm going to use a departure of the first departure. In normal departure, the slowest planes come first, and then the fastest one begin taking off. The idea is that they will meet each other in flight towards the enemy. Well, the problem with that is that if there is any miscommunication between squadrons, you may very well end with escorts escorting nothing because they didn't find the bombers they should escort. If you go with the first departure, this will put the fighters first up, then the Dauntless, and finally the slowest ones, which are the Devastators. That way, the fighters are ensured to escort the planes. What effect does this have? First, it's going to take longer for the strike to begin moving towards the enemy, and second, fighters are usually the shortest ranged planes. So if you make them take off first and then wait a little bit for the rest of the package to take off, then you have less range. But we are well within range. I don't have a problem with this. Okay, and finally, loadout priority, offensive power, we are well within range, so we can go with our full complement of bombs. Okay, that's the fire plan. Launch method, deferred, 1 deck load, 5 waypoints, 356 nautical miles in total. Distance to the target 164. Fuel reserve when they come back to the position they have to land is going to be 31%. So enough for them to find us and land on us. Arming begins right now and takeoff starts at 11 past 7, more or less. Probably a little bit later because this is the best case scenario. Usually, this spotting takes a little bit longer. Very well, looks good for me. Green lighted. Very well. We are very well. Yeah, we are giving enough time for the cap to take off later on. Very well. The planes of the deck are already spotted, and now it's time for the ones in the hangar to be brought up. And soon, I guess, we will begin turning towards the wind. Okay, we have a contact. Let's go here and take a look. That's an enemy plane. Right the direction, single bogey there. Yeah, go for it. Oof. It's going to take a while for us to reach there. I think he's going to spot us. Okay, we will wait to shoot it down and then we will change course to try to distract the enemy and to make their strike miss the target. Contact has been made. Let's see. Where is? Down there. Okay, kill it fast. Kill it quick. And let's see if we avoid being detected, which I'm not very optimistic about, but you never know. Okay, I think we have shot them down. I was looking at the takeoff screen. We still have 8 planes to get on the deck, and then the strike will be on its way. Okay, yeah, we have destroyed it, but we don't have any information about whether we have been spotted or not yet. So let's hope we weren't. Okay, yeah, we were. We were. Very well. Let's change course from in this direction to probably this direction. That puts us in a different course. The enemy will try to come, I guess, to this place. And maybe we are able to avoid them. Also, I'm going to order them to go at full speed. Let's move as fast as we can out of there. This plane, yep, is not being reported anymore, so it has been shut down for sure. Okay, strike is ready. Engines are on. And it's time for them to depart. First the fighters, then the Dauntlesses, finally the torpedo bombers. And straight package is underway. Now it's time to get the second wave of the cap up. Spotting will begin immediately, and then we have to recover the first wave of the cap. Now, the thing about timing is that Japanese carriers are much faster doing this than American ones. At the beginning of the war, the doctrine of the American carrier force wasn't as advanced as the Japanese. The Japanese could operate multi-carrier task forces. It was very normal for them. And the strike packages consisted on squadrons from different carriers. For instance, you wanted to send a package of 10 torpedo bombers, 12 dive bombers, and 6 fighters. So one carrier would launch the fighters and the dive bombers, and the other would launch the torpedo bombers. So it took less time because, of course, they didn't have to prepare as much planes per carrier, and they didn't have to spend as much time making them take off. Meanwhile, American carriers usually operated alone. That means that each strike came from the same carrier, as you have seen. I have mounted 6 fighters, 18 dive bombers, and 6 torpedo bombers. They all have to come from the same carrier. And this is true in this case that we have just one carrier, but if we have two, it would be the same. So you couldn't do a combined attack from 2 carriers. You would have to do 2 independent strikes. That was a drawback of the American doctrine. Soon they changed it. By 1943, they became used to do multi-carrier strikes as well. But at the beginning of the war, it wasn't like that. And we are at the beginning of the war. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Our second wave of the combat air patrol has taken off, and now we are spotting our remaining planes on the deck on the front because we have incoming. Those are the planes of the first wave of the cap. So as I spoke about in the first look video, yeah, the way planes landed in carriers in World War II is very different from the way they land nowadays. Nowadays they come from straight behind, they land up with the deck, and then they land. But in World War II, well, fighters had fighters and bombers. They had very big engines in front of them that messed up with their frontal visibility. So to keep the deck on sight as long as possible, they came doing a semicircle and then the final approach. Right now the pilot is not watching the deck. He's being directed by a landing officer. And first recovery, wire goes back, and this plane will be spotted forward, so the rest can land. Second one is already coming as well. There you go. Same pattern. They come in a big semicircle. Let's look it from his view. Yeah, you can see that he can see our carrier from here. But if we go to the internal view, this would be more or less the carrier, the pilot view. See, it loses visibility on the deck on the later stages of the landing. But well, we have the full complement of fighters on board, and now we are turning like mad to change course at max speed because, yeah, I don't want to be where the enemy expects me to be. Okay, we have enemies incoming already, and they are going in a direction of 170. They are going to make contact with us. Okay. Let's go to the escort of these guys because I think. Let's go to the escort of these guys because I think we are going to have an air battle around here. Because if they cross each other, fighters can engage each other. Of course, they are escorting after all. Okay, we have air combat. We have air combat. Zeros. Well, that's good and bad. Okay, good because the enemy is going to move forward with the bombers, but without escort because we are attracting them. But bad because our force is going to go without an escort, and that's bad. Oh, we already have a zero on our back. Yeah, zeros are really scary. Really, really scary. Let's see what the other section is doing. Should be, yeah, clear his 6, go on. Well, we are dropping them to the deck, so they won't attack our bombers. But chances are we are going to lose the 6 fighters, because I think there are more zeros than F4Fs, and yeah, I think the fighter AI, at least for the Americans, need a little bit of reworking. But, okay, you have him, come on, goes in. This guy is tailing one of our wildcats, and we are, no, yeah, go, fire, don't hit our friendly, good impacts. Come on. Good impacts again. He's blinking off. Are we going to follow? Oh, maybe we got him. Seems we did. Okay, it's +1. And we lost one already. Yeah. Fight between the clouds. Good impact. Keep on going. Get him. Good shots. Okay, maybe not the best idea to break off. Just saying. This information. Yeah, well, it's good that they stay together, but he could have pressed his advantage here. Okay, it has not been as bad as I expected. And seems that we are resuming the escort duty, so a very fast combat on our way to the target. The fight took place around here, and you can see there. Well, actually, the course points out that they are slightly to the side. Are we going to be close enough to see them? I think we will, but not sure. Maybe we miss. I don't know. Very well. We have an incoming group. Cap 103 will go up soon, but I really don't care about that. What I'm going to do is to come here, come to cap area, set it to inactive. Accept. Delete that and scramble the fighters. This will get all our fighters and make them take off. Okay, we have them on site. We have them on site. That means we didn't miss. Oh, there's another group here that we didn't get information of. There's a second group of around 10 aircrafts coming for us. Okay, yeah, as I expected. See, they are making air operations and they are pretty much on the spot that we were aiming for. Let me take a look at that. Oh, yeah, and they have seen them. These scouts are actually our strike force. Very well. We are in business. We didn't miss the target. Of course, these guys won't either. So let's take a look. Are we already making progress on this? Yeah, they are taking off already. Let's take a look at that. So we will put, how many is this? 2, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 planes in the air. On top of the cap that's already out. Let's take a look at that. The problem is these guys are only at a 47% fuel. But they are already in position. They should be engaging. Let's take a look at that as well. Cap 102. Are you... Yep. Searching. Engaging. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's a big strike. And I hope the fighters are away. There's a smoking plane there. What's that, a bug? Or a Kate? I think that's a Kate. Yep, that's a Kate. I mean, at that ball, come on, set on fire, good, first kill. So this is medium strike and counting around 15 planes here. Not counting any planes that we haven't detected yet. Another one that goes down. Very good guy. Oh, but we have one that was shot down. Okay. Another one down. Why did you die? Well, maybe there are cities around, and I haven't seen them yet. Many vectors, many bandits. Vector very low. Okay, that means that probably we are losing this. He has bailed out. Another. Oh, damn. That's not good. We have lost 2 fighters already. And we have information on more planes. Well, our own scramble firing group is moving in, so we should be good at least for the time being. Okay, we have activity here. This guy is evading. We must have. Yep. We do have Zeros protecting the enemy fleet. Expected, of course, but thankfully we have our escort in place. Come on, go for him. Go, 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 go. Open up, open up. Open up! You have him! A good hit. Yeah, force him to break off. Oh, the second. We have lost an element here. 3 gone. Well, as long as we distract them from the bombers, that's good enough. Let's take a look. Are we en route to IP? Okay, they have detected the enemy. Do we have Zeros behind? No, not yet. Okay, they have lined up. You see, when they are moving towards, we have Zeros back there, and one of ours is smoking. When we are doing the approach to the target, they lose the big formation and they go in lines like this. Bombers should be, yep, diving already. Very good. How is our cap doing? Still engaging? Yeah, well, okay. We got markers here. Good. Are we diving? Yeah, the gates are diving. These are gates. Okay, we'll see how we do. And one less. Very well. Now go for the other. Go for the other. Come on, you got this. You got this. Good impacts, good impacts, good impacts. Keep fighting. Yeah, well, that was a good break off. I didn't want you to push anymore. Now reset and attack again. Two more back here. Very well. We are about to ditch. Okay. Yeah, that's one of our torpedo bombers. And ditch it. And en route to IP, I guess there are going to be zeros around here. Not a big deal. Torpedo bombers, the US ones are really awful. And there we have the carrier. There it is. How is the second section doing? Okay, they are all three up. Getting fired from behind. Yeah, that's a zero. And that's a very devastator. And down it goes. Oh well. Come on, you can ditch properly. Emergency landing. Well, the good news is that zero is not on our commissioning, but okay, we have inbound on our fleet. Let's go there for a second. Where? Over there. Take a look. There it is. That's a single Kate. Shouldn't be very worrisome for us. Especially if it goes down. I think it's gone. It's gone. Okay. And up there, I guess we will have some valves that have come through. And did you ditch properly? Yeah, you did. Good job, mate. Now try to get on your float and stay around until we can come rescue you. And we are ready to dive. Let's open this, this, and this. Torpedoing, okay. Torpedo away. All torpedoes away. They are not going to connect, and even if they connect, they won't do anything because these torpedoes are crap. Yeah, he's maneuvering away. I don't think we are going to get. Is launching planes, okay? I don't think we are going to get any hits. Again, not a big deal. Because, the problem is he's covered by cloud. That kind of sucks, because this is a problem for accuracy. I mean, of course, it's not the same if you can dive all the way towards the enemy rather than dive, cross the clouds, and then have to adjust at the last moment. Okay, we have 18 bombers. Let's see if any of them is able to connect. Dive begins. Down we go. And we are in the base in action again with Yorktown. Let's go from perspective of this guy. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, this cloud is going to be a problem. I don't know if we are going to be able to get many hits like this. Yeah, 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Oof. Oh. Yeah. That looks like a very damaged carrier. Do we have any more steel to bomb? Yeah. We have 3 steel maneuvering, but they are still away. I don't know why, but they are still away. Okay. Okay, we are going to have at least some zeros that I saw some taking off here. Let's go a second to Yorktown. How are we looking? Where are we fighting at? Do we have torpedoes inbound? It's hard to track all the action. But yeah, we got a lot of hits. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Now, this is cheating a little bit because you shouldn't get this kind of information, but if you double click on, oof, he's really hurting. Very serious damage. Let's see. Heavy fire, heavy fire, heavy fire. 2 compartments flooded, another one flooding. Rudder disabled, very good. Second rudder damaged, so it can't really maneuver very well. That should make life easy for the last group over here, which is currently going for him. Okay, the hangar destroyed, elevator 1 destroyed, hangar destroyed, hangar destroyed, hangar destroyed, elevator 0 damaged. I think they still can have some air operations. Not right now because they are absolutely on fire, but then damage on the hangar. Island is perfectly fine. Anti-aircraft is fine. And yeah, the 5-inchers are fine. But yeah, this guy is damage out of action. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. We totally got him. This is Shokaku. Oh, right, baby. That was a hell of a dive bomb. Through clouds as well. I wasn't expecting this. I would have been happy with just 1 or 2 hits, honestly. And seems Yorktown is fine. We didn't get hit by any torpedoes. And here we go. Why are you evading? Do we have... a fighter behind or something? I don't know. But now he's diving. Very well. Probably this has totally messed up its aiming, so... let's see what these 3 do. 1 is out, 2 is out. No, they are going to miss. 3 is out, and it's going to miss. Yeah, the third I was expecting, but on an unmaneuvering target, shame on you guys, especially you too. You did dive in a very awkward position, so I'm not surprised. But okay. Out of action. Well, with this kind of fire, well, has moderate and moderate fire. Propulsion is disabled, it says here. Well, yeah, they are really messed up. What happens to the propulsion? 2 engines destroyed, 2 engines damaged, propeller shafts damaged. Oof, I totally messed him up. Yep, he's not steaming anymore. Looks to be listing a little bit, or is my imagination? I don't know. Let's go back to our fleet for a second. How are we looking here? Any enemies? No, doesn't seem so. Okay, we have destroyed all of them, or they have moved away. I don't know, but this looks fine, guys. I think we got him. Okay, yeah, there's another group of planes coming in. How are we looking in our scramble group? 12 operational. That should have more than enough fuel to go for them. Engaging target. Cap 102 should come back soon. How are we looking in fuel? 25%. They will have to return soon. But we have 12 wildcats going. Still is being reported out of action. Main generator out. Oof, we really did a number on this guy. Oof. And it's definitely lower on the waves from above. It's leaning forward. Where are the... oh yeah. It's flooding pretty bad. Okay, so this pretty much points out one thing. The Americans and the Japanese have different main threats, okay? In the case of the Americans, they have the TBD torpedo bomber, which is pretty much useless. It's very slow, it's very vulnerable, and the torpedo in itself is the Mark 13. Had pretty much the same issues as the submarine Mark 14 torpedo. It was unreliable, it tended to go too deep, and even if it hit, there was no guarantee it would go off. Also had to be launched from very low altitude at very low speed, because otherwise the torpedo would break off on impact with the water. That meant that the Devastator was extremely vulnerable to defensive fire. What I'm trying to say here is that the torpedo bomber of the Americans sucks. Conversely, however, the Dauntless was a great plane. I mean, the performance wasn't excellent, but the traits of the plane were. It was a very tough plane, it was a very accurate dive bomber, and it could carry a 1,000-pound bomb, which translated into kilograms is roughly 450 kilograms. So it's a very big payload. Those bombs could do a number on anything that wasn't a battleship. And against carriers, they were really, really effective, as you probably have seen here. In other words, the main threat the Americans have is the Dauntless. Conversely, the Japanese have Vals and Gates. They both are pretty flimsy planes. They don't take a lot of damage. They don't like being hit at all. But their performance is pretty good. The Val is a good dive bomber, don't take me wrong, but the problem is the load capability it has. It only can carry a 250 kilogram bomb, which translated into American terms is roughly 550 pounds. It's half the load Dauntless can carry. And of course, when hitting something, a 250 kilogram bomb has much less effect than the Dauntless 1,000 pound bomb. That means that the Vals, while dangerous, they are not really the big threat of the Japanese air wings. The actual threat was the Kate torpedo bomber. The Kate was rougher and tougher than the Val, and the torpedo was excellent. It could also be launched at faster speed and from much higher altitude than the American torpedo. This means that if you are going against enemy attacks, you need to stop their torpedo bombers because they are the most dangerous threat towards you. Dive bombers are a threat, but not as big. In the case of the Americans, you need to kill the Dauntlesses because the torpedo bombers, they are going to kill themselves, essentially, until the Avenger comes around. But of course, at this stage of the war, there were no Avengers. And this guy is indeed much lower on the water from the nose than from behind. It still has no propulsion. No, it doesn't. Fires are not out of hand, however. Let's see if it sinks or they manage to repair some of it. At any rate, we have an attack incoming. Let's take a look at that. Okay, fire is being controlled, but it's still out of action. Okay, we probably need a second strike to finish it off. Okay, they are engaged, and we have zeros. That's a zero behind him. Are you helping him? You have your own troubles. Okay, and this guy has another one behind. Come on, dive. See, that's another thing they should get in the AI. With a zero behind you, you want to dive as much as you can. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a zero behind you, and there's another one here. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, well, that means that the 12 other fighters are having a field day with the bombers. Well, that's a powerful force. So Gates, and I think those are Vals. And yeah, back here things are not going very well. These two, I'm not sure what they are doing. Okay, there's another one down here. Very well. Yeah, that's our F4F. So there must be Japanese around here. Oh yeah, there's one here. There's another one there. Two fighters. Okay, 2 versus 2. Come on, guys. You can do this. Well, over here. 3, 2, 3. That's 8. 3, 3, 3, the 17, 320, 21 planes. And we have 12 fighters on them. Okay, that's one less. What are you doing here? What's that? A 0? Hold on a second. Is that? Oh yeah, it's a 0 with 2 wildcats behind. That's you don't see that every day. Good hits. Come on, you got this. More hits. Good hits. And he bailed out. This guy is a goner. Very well. Go, go, go. Good impacts. Smoking and going down. Very nice. And another one. Nice kill. Nice kill, mate. That was good. Okay, Cap 102 is RTV. I don't like that, because if it's RTV and they try to land, the carrier is going to have to keep a straight line, which means he's not going to be able to evade. And we are surely causing a lot of damage to these guys, but I don't know if we are going to make all of them go down. Before, well, let me rephrase that. Yeah, there are some more there. Yeah, some of them are going to arrive to the target. And these are Kates. 1 Kate down, good. Focus on those if you can. Okay, another one down. I think there are only 4 Kates left. These are the ones that worry me the most. Oh, they have more down here. What are those? I think those are zeros. Oh, yeah. That here is a wildcat. Yeah, he was on his 6. Yeah, okay. Nice hits. You got him. Come on. Oof. Almost. Yep. Bailing out. That's another kill. Another one down. I think there are 5 balls left and 4 gates. And I think there's another 0 here. Yep. On the back of another wildcat. Come on, buddy. Teamwork wins the day. You got this. Good hits. Yeah, force him to break off. I think we kill him. Yeah, he's falling down from the sky. Okay, that's another 0 gone. And 5 there, 6 there. So we still have 11 enemies around. Another ball goes down. Yeah, these are Kates, and I think there are still 6 of them. These are the guys that worry me the most. And my wildcats are going for the balls. Of course, General Quarter is okay. Of course, that won't be a problem when we have this ability, Focus Torpedo Bombers, active. And RTV2, okay, we are going to lose the 2 remaining fighters of 102. That's another guy who goes down. Another Kate. Come on, come on, come on, you get him, get him, get him. No, no, he didn't. 4 left, seems. Make it 5. No, that was a ball. Another one goes down. Come on, destroy that Kate. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. And down it goes. Very well. Well, I think we are going to get them all. I didn't want to deal with this strike. There were a lot of planes involved. And yeah, that one did it. One left. And I think he's done. Yep. Okay, yep. That guy's going down. And I think that's the end of the enemy. Yep. Searching target. They don't see any more close by. And you, I don't know if you are going to be able to make it to the carrier. So yeah, we are close to recovering our strike. After that, we will organize another strike against this dude. He was hurting bad. I don't think he's going to be able to move. So yeah, well, let's do that. And against all odds, the two survivors of Cap 102, they are on fumes, but they are making it back to the carrier. Good job, guys. You did really well. And then it goes. Well, this is the briefing, the action report from Cap 102. They met a total of 7 zeros, 20 gates, and 26 balls. Destroyed 8 gates, 11 balls, and 2 zeros. Okay. Very well. That's a pretty good report. Okay, a scramble is in landing circuit already. We're going to recover those fighters. And then we will recover the strike. And the search. Lots of recovery to do. Thankfully, I don't think there are more Japanese planes around because now is a very big downtime for our cap. We need the deck to recover the planes and we can't make any fighter take off. And yep, we are already recovering our strike force. So Dauntless is very good. Let's take a look at the missions. The briefing here, mission log. all of them got damaged. We lost one. Captain report, destroyed 4 zeros, 15 gates, and 17 balls. And that's a lot of ammo. Okay. Good, well done, yo guys. Really well done. We have lost 18 planes so far. Okay. That's our strike group returned. Let's see, missions. Debriefing, mission log. Oh, we lost 11. Oof, 11 bombers. That's bad. And we lost 3 torpedo bombers. Section report. Oh, we got a torpedo hit. Really, we did? That's unbelievable. 27 bombs. These miss impacts, I think they are overstating this a lot. We didn't hit with 27 bombs. We hit with a lot of bombs, but not 27. We destroyed 8 zeros. Well done for the escort, but we lost all the fighters. Okay, we recovered them all. Let's see the status. Okay, we have 16 on the hangar and 32. We lost a lot of planes. Okay, let's look missions. Search. What's the mission log? Oh, we lost one. Okay. Really? We destroyed a gate with them? And we detected the enemy. Okay, close. Very well. It's time to send our second strike. 0, 0, 15, 37, 15, 41. This is the one we want to go for. Very well. Strike. Let's send, just in case, 3 fighters. We'll send 15 day bombers and 6 torpedo bombers. Standard time, normal departure, and offensive power. Actually, this looks the closest one. You know what? I'm going to send them here. and see if they see. If they don't see it, I mean, a strategic objective was completed. I think we have sunk this carrier, but we'll see about that. And the second strike is coming out. And look at the difference from before. Before, remember in the first strike, fighters took out first, and then the bombers, and then the torpedo bombers. Now it's torpedo bombers first, the bomber second, and the 3 humble fighters that we will send with them last. Because this is a normal mission, I didn't call them for assemble before going. Okay, let's see if we detect something. See, they are going, these are the torpedo bombers, these are the bombers, and these are the fighters. They will join along the way, and then they will move towards the target. But no, we didn't make contact with the enemy. I guess they moved faster because the carrier was destroyed. I don't know. I estimated the position, didn't find anything there. Going to call this an episode. Let's go. Return to menu and to the briefing. Yep. Strategic victory, tactical victory, success for the first time. Yeah. Let's see the report. Damn it, we didn't sink it. Holy. Really? Well, we totally massacred its air wing. Okay, that's interesting. We didn't sink it. Okay, the mission objective was to force the enemy to retire and retire it. Very well, so we didn't sink it. But yeah, we won the battle. That's what matters. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, well, give me the like, comment down in the section below, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Let me know what you think about this amazing game. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. If you haven't played the demo yet, I really encourage you to do so. The link is down in the description. And if you have played the demo already, let me know what you think. If you want to support me through other means, you can do it through Patreon or by becoming a member here in YouTube. Thank you very much for watching and see you later.